Hey, don't plant this stuff.
This is Chinese wisteria, an invasive vine that people love to grow in ornamental gardens
Because it can very successfully grow up trellises if you're trying to make like a flowered trellis, and it produces these beautiful violet flowers.
Chinese wisteria has a pinnately compound leaf, meaning that there are many leaflets forming the entire leaf. It's pinnately compound in that there are leaflets on either side of the stem. And in the case of Chinese wisteria, the leaflets are opposite one another, meaning that they are directly across from each other on the stem, and the leaf ends in a terminal leaflet. Let's just take a look at a section of this yard where wisteria is growing. All of these little sort of rust colored leaflets, notice these, we just talked about these compound leaves. This is Chinese wisteria, and it's popping up throughout the yard. Everywhere you see that rust color popping up, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, we're looking at Chinese wisteria. And this is spreading right now pretty aggressively via that vegetative growth method. So here is one of those runners or stolons, and if you lift it up and follow it, you'll see that this stolon is gonna go. I could keep pulling this for a long time, but the node that's going into the ground there then continues to send out these horizontal runners, and they'll just create like a carpet on the surface, like a ground cover. And what it can do is at different points along this runner, it can form new taproots. So these nodes, at one of these nodes, it'll send new shoots down into the ground, and that new taproot will establish itself in a new spot until you have this dense matrix of Chinese wisteria.
If we're dealing with Chinese wisteria in your yard, you have a few options. The first, if it's kind of at that seedling stage, just try to dig it up and get all of those roots out of the ground the best that you can and stay on top of it. If you have a more mature infestation, I tend to like using a cut stem application, where you would follow that runner to the node where it's going into the ground, cut the stem, and then apply a targeted herbicide treatment directly to the stump of the plant. I have another video on my page where I talk about this with winter creeper, and it's the same method. Those are some of the ways to get rid of it, but my first piece of advice is just don't plant it.